What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Agatha Kimaru. If you've not subscribed, this is your chance to actually do so, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. Thank you so much for helping those who are helping me grow this channel. I totally appreciate your support. On today's video, I wanted us to talk about the frequently asked questions that make us as millennials or young people very uncomfortable, and sometimes you're like, so anyway, some of those questions, I decided to note some of them because I knew I would not remember. But one of the most obvious question is utolo alini. Especially for us girls, a lot of times we are asked, oh, when will you get married? And and sometimes you don't even have an answer. To start with, I think it's none of anyone's business. It's your business and you should deal with it. So for those who are asking people utolo alini or when they'll get married, I don't know what type of answer you expect, but sometimes that can be very uncomfortable because sometimes people are going through so much. Either they are from a breakup or they just even don't want to be in relationships. So when you ask them when they'll get married, it can be very uncomfortable. And then another question that is associated with that is utapata mtoto lini? When will you ever get a child? Some of us want to be grandparents, others they're like want to be called aunties, want to be called uncles. It's your womb, don't be in a rush. This is not it's not a golden rush for something. We're not rushing to get babies so that you can be given a gold medal. Anyway, but this is my personal opinion. But I feel like when someone wants to get a baby, they get the baby. Don't rush people into getting babies. Imagine even when they get those babies, you won't be feeding the babies for them. So let people decide, because it's their bodies and they can do whatever they want with their bodies. And if it's a guy, they can decide when they want to get a baby because maybe they're not comfortable raising a baby right now. So give them time, let them grow. And then another question people are usually asked a lot of times, and this one comes from sometimes parents or siblings, especially if you stay with them for so long. For example, if you've been staying with your moms for quite some time, and then she's like, hey, utahama lini? So anyway, if you're already a grown-ass man or woman, it's time, man. Yeah, find something out there. I would encourage you. It's important to find your own space, because you don't want to be even at 30, 45, or your mom's is still asking you, oh, hamalini, it's good to find your personal space. And also even them, I feel like they want you to grow, to become better and all that, and fend for yourself. So for that question, I really think, in my own personal opinion, it's important to have a plan. So don't wait for your parents to start bothering you so that you can actually move out. And then other things I hear a lot of times are those comparison questions. Something like, oh, Brian got a job, what's up man, when are you going to get a job, how many applications have you made, he's earning a lot of money, when are you gonna get a job? So yeah, your parents or even other people in the village, they start comparing you with Brian, who is doing so well, or with Lydia, or and other things usually are like, oh, someone's business, Flani's business is doing so well. What's up with you? You started a lot of things, they're all failing. And people don't understand that businesses can be different. A person's luck is not your luck, and the things they're going through might not be the same with you. Plus, where they set up their businesses and how they're actually conducting their businesses, sometimes it's not like we all have that capacity to run businesses. Some of us want to just get employed and do things for people and not necessarily have all that burden of running a business. So when you start comparing someone, you're like, oh, their business is successful, we're just hanging out around here with nothing much to do, And then other questions are usually like, what do you do? Squeeze unafanyanga nini? What do you do? Let me just translate it loosely. What do you do nowadays? Where are you? And where are you means you are asking what you're doing, especially that where are you question. It's not like they want to know your exact location. Usually they want to know where you're working and what you are actually doing. I remember when I quit my job, and funny thing is I quit my job, and because I used to work from home, I wasn't living at home. at my mom's home, but I was living close to where she was. Hey, when people would see me, they thought I was living at my mom's anyway, which is not a bad idea. But they used to ask me, where are you nowadays? What do you do? And I remember that time I was doing a lot of online work, freelancing, and when people would ask me that, I'll be like, if I start explaining, most people don't even understand what freelancing is, especially at my place. So if you start explaining to them what you're doing, oh, I'm writing for money, I don't think people would understand that. So most of the times, because, and it's not because I don't think they would understand, I tried to explain to a few, and I always hit, a block, So eventually I decided to just tell people I'm usually in the house. Oh yeah, I would be like, yeah, I'm just in the house, nothing much. And I guess probably either they were worried about me or concerned, or maybe they found something to talk about. Never mind. I was like, you know what? Sometimes you can never please everyone, and you're going through stuff, you're out there, and people are asking you, where are you? What do you do? What are you even supposed to tell them? So I feel like sometimes it's good for people to mind their business and to stop asking a lot of questions, because we don't have all the answers, we don't have all the answers. Yeah. I don't know how, what do you guys go through? What are the questions that people ask you on the streets or at home, in your villages and all that? But for me, I think I have been asked a lot of times where I'm at, that is in terms of what I'm doing, and when I'll get a baby, when I'll get married, and stuff like that. And some of them, those are very annoying questions. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable, and I think sometimes we just learn to just laugh, give them a very hearty laugh, sometimes give them wrong answers and move on. So I don't know about you, but I find some of these questions very annoying, but some of them are challenging, in terms of they challenge me to do better and get out of my comfort zone, and kind of reflect on what I want and what I want to do. So what are the questions that people have been asking you out there? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you share this video, and make sure you actually subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much.